this time I've just got to be real honest. I realized the other day I am a desperate woman. You know how I realized that? Because let me tell you the last 3 compliments I've been given. I had this little procedure done, and at the end of it, the doctor said, "You have a beautiful colon." Beautiful colon. So what do you say? Well, thank you very much. I have a beautiful colon. That's not something you can put on a resume. She has a beautiful colon, you know. Then I went to the eye doctor. I needed new glasses because the older you get, the blinder you get. And so he examined me, and he was real nice. He said, "My goodness, you have very big," and I'm waiting, "pupils." Big, beautiful colon and big pupils. Well, I am batting 1,000 here, aren't I? And then I think he wanted to try to make me feel good, and he said, "Oh, I read in my textbooks in eye doctor school that women in the 16th century took these herbs to make their pupils get big because it was thought of as like a sexy thing, you know." I said, "Are you trying to tell me that if I had lived in the 16th century, I would be a sexy woman?" It's not working. Then the other day I was on a plane and I was sitting next to these 2 auctioneers from Nebraska. They were coming into Nashville for a convention, and they were hilarious. They were these real funny guys. And so we were sitting there talking, and they just had me laughing. They were really, really funny. So the one guy made reference to the guy sitting next to him, and he said, "Don't pay any attention to him. He's 50. And I said, "Well, 50's not so bad. I turned 50 this year." And he said, "Huh. You're sort of hot for 50. Sort of hot. Sort of hot. So what do you say to that? Sort of thank you? So I asked one of my girlfriends, I said, "If somebody told you you were sort of hot, would that be good or bad?" And she said, she said, "I don't know. I think I'd rather be told I'm half hot than I'm half cold." I said, yeah. And then she talked to her husband, and she called me back. She said, "Doug said to tell you something." I said, "What'd he say?" And she said, "He said to tell you, when you're hot, you're hot. When you're sort of hot, you're not." With that in mind, I want you to hear this little song tonight. Is it hot in here, or is it just me? Is it hot in here, or is it me? I think it's hot in here. It's 80 degrees. Well, I'm not one for betting, but I'm not the only one sweating. Is it hot in here, or is it me? It used to be that I could wear anything I choose, but now I wear my summer clothes from July up through June. And the first thing I do each day when I walk into a room is look around at this and that, and then I find the thermostat. Woo! Is it hot in here, or is it me? I think it's hot in here. It's 85 degrees. Well, I'm not one for betting, but I'm not the only one sweating. Is it hot in here, or is it me? Now listen, girls. My husband thinks that he's the one that keeps my temperature rising, so I keep it a secret, because I know it surprises him that though I love him at my age, I am quickly realizing